Adaeze is a young woman walking through the busy markets of Lagos, lost in thought. She's a determined career woman working in the banking sector. But lately her heart has been weighed down by memories of her first love, Chike, whom she hasn't seen in years. Adaeze flashed back to when she first met Chike in their university days. They were both in their final year and fate brought them together during a student-led charity event. Chike, with his easygoing charm and kind heart, quickly won her over. The flashback continues to a painful memory. Chike gets a scholarship abroad, and despite promises to stay in touch, their communication falters. Adaeze remembered standing in the rain one evening, heartbroken after receiving Chike's last letter, where he tells her it's best they move on. The letter says, "I think it's best if we move on with our lives. The distance will be too hard. I will always cherish what we had." She crumples the letter, crying as the rain pours down. Now, years later, Adaeze bumps into Chike at a conference in Abuja. He is back in Nigeria after years of living abroad. Their eyes met across the room, and emotions they thought were long buried resurfaced. Chike couldn't help but ask Adaeze out for dinner. They sit at a romantic rooftop restaurant in Abuja under the night sky, catching up on lost time. The conversation flows easily and the chemistry between them is undeniable. Chike takes Adaeze on yet another date, but this time on a surprise trip to Takwa Bay Beach in Lagos. They reminisced about their university days and the love they once shared. The gentle waves and serene atmosphere brought them together and closer, and they walked hand in hand. After spending more time together, Adaeze and Chike realized that their love never truly faded. In a quiet, intimate moment, Chike confesses that leaving her was his biggest regret. He said, with his voice breaking, "Ada, there hasn't been a day, not one, where I haven't thought about you. Every single day, I regretted leaving you. I tried to tell myself it was for the best. But God, I have missed you. I miss the way you smile, the way you laugh. I also miss the way you laugh when you're nervous. I missed everything, Ada." Adaeze's tears were welling up. She was trying so hard to hold it in. "Chike, don't. Please don't say these things if you don't mean them. I've spent so long trying to forget you, trying to convince myself that I was okay without you." Her voice cracked as she speaks. "But I wasn't. You left and you took a piece of me with you." Chike, stepping closer, wiping away her tears. "I mean every word, Adaeze. I'm not going anywhere this time. I couldn't. I thought I could live without you, but you are my heart, Ada. You always were. No one else comes close. I'll give anything to go back and never leave you in the first place." Adaeze finally let the tears fall and said, Chike, I tried so hard to move on. I built walls around my heart, tried to protect myself from the pain of losing you. But every time I closed my eyes, all I saw was you. Every man I met, they weren't you. They could never be you. I hated you for leaving, but I hated myself more for still loving you. I missed you so much, it hurt to breathe sometimes. Chike's voice, filled with longing and remorse, said, "You don't know how many times I wanted to call you. I'll pick up the phone, dial your number, and then I'll stop myself, thinking you were better off without me. But the truth is, I was lost without you. He stepped closer, cupping her face in his hands. Ada, you are the love of my life. You always have been and you always will be. Then Adaeze said, Chike, I never stopped loving you. I thought I could, but no matter how hard I tried, you were always there, in my heart, in my dreams. Chike, looking deeply into her eyes, tears in his own eyes. I don't deserve you, Ada, but I want to spend the rest of my life trying to be worthy of you. They embraced each other, and Adaeze whispered, I miss you so much. Chike, holding her tightly and kissing the top of her head, also said, I miss you too, more than words can say. I'm never letting you go again, not ever. And Adaeze smiled and said, you better not. They embraced again, knowing this is the start of a new chapter together. The story fast forwards to their wedding day, surrounded by friends and family. Adaeze and Chike exchanged vows in a beautiful garden ceremony in Abuja. Their love, once lost, is now stronger than ever.